Hey everybody, this is Stork from Stork Plays Games, and I'm trying something a little new for my channel. Thought I would, kind of give you guys a breakdown of how some of my game demos go. So tonight I am on the way right now to Bezier Games in Indianapolis, and I'm going to do a demo for the Palace of Mad King Ludwig from Bezier Games. It's a very good game. This is my fourth demo of it, so I'll give you guys some feedback that I got on my last demo. I had a few people who had actually already played Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I personally have only played it on the app. I haven't played the board game, which I will remedy soon. But just some feedback in case you're on the fence or wondering about them. They said the games are definitely different enough to have them both. There were aspects of Palace that they liked better, which was like the moat mechanic that ends the game. There were some aspects, they said, of Castles that they liked a little bit better, or maybe not better, but were different. They liked, some people like the fact that in Castles you're actually building your own sort of castle on your own little area, your own play area, and nobody can interfere with what you're doing. In the Palace of Mad King Ludwig, you're all building one giant palace together. So you definitely, and you get things for helping each other out, but you can also, hurt other people and kind of gotcha mechanic and stop them from getting bonuses and completing rooms and things like that. So it kind of all depends on what you're looking for. If you like to play a game where you're kind of in your own space and not a whole lot of, they can't really mess with you a whole lot, then you might like Castles of Mad King Ludwig better. If you don't mind that and you like a lot more interaction, you might like the Palace of Mad King Ludwig a little bit better. So definitely different games, so don't think, oh, I've got one, I don't need the other, or however it is. They're not expansions, they're standalone games. So they're two games basically. I know that was not very well thought out there, so I apologize. But they are good, so you can check either one of those games out. Some other things, another one I got from Bezier Games that's coming up I'm going to do demos on is New York Slice. Kind of an older one, but it's a good one and an easy game to learn. Kind of a family-friendly game where you're making pizzas, slicing those pizzas up, and trying to collect different types of pizza and get points on it. I'll do an instructional video on that one pretty soon. I'll have that up on my channel. I'm gonna hope that the store got in Azul. I think that's how you say it. It's A-Z-U-L. I have not played it. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know everyone is raving about it, and it just got reprinted or re-released or something, so stores are getting it back in stock, so it's becoming available to get again for a little while. It's been compared to Sagrada a lot, I think because they're both abstract games, but definitely are not the same game. In Sagrada, you're drafting dice and building stained glass windows, and in Azul, I believe you're drafting tiles and just trying to get tiles to fit on a board in a certain pattern. So I guess I can see the similarities, but different types of games. Sagrada is one of the ones that hits the table at my house. Probably the most, maybe. It's my wife's favorite, I would say, and it's a lot of our friends and game groups' favorite. It is not my favorite, just because, frankly, I'm very bad at it, and I can't figure out why I'm bad at it. So it's a great game. Don't let it not being my favorite deter you. It is a fantastic game. I recommend it to absolutely everybody because it's very fun. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks great on the table. When I do play it, I take a lot of pictures of it. I think I've won one time ever in my life, and I've had it. I got it last May, so almost a year, just 2 months shy of a year. So, you know, great game, especially if you like that, you know, dice drafting, things like that. I've ordered the expansion. I'm going to get that for it, so it is good. But we'll check out Azul. Hopefully they'll have it, and maybe I'll get that one too. See what all the hype is about. So I'm getting pretty close, almost there. I am hopefully going to show up on time. So I will get back with you guys after my demo. It'll be dark, but I'll be on the way home. And tell you guys what feedback I've got. I got some new players I saw on the Facebook post that said they were coming, so hopefully they show up and I can get some feedback, some more feedback from you on the Palace of Mad King Ludwig. So until then, I will talk to you in a minute. Alright, so I have just finished up my demo of the Palace of Mad King Ludwig. Had a family come in and play, so that was fun. There was a lot of cutthroat in this one. Everybody was trying to stop everybody's rooms. I think that happens more when you have kids playing. They're always wanting to stop their parents, which is pretty funny. So we all had a really good time, and the feedback, they liked the game, very much enjoyed it, liked the strategy of it. This is the first time that we've had enough time to finish the game, though, in all of my demos, and the scoring did take us a little while to do it. So I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it and keep track of everything. So I'm gonna do some research and see if I can figure that out, because it seemed like they were all into the game right up until we had to score the game. It took kind of a while. Find your pieces on the board, which ones are closed, which ones are not closed. What does this room do? If you forgot to slide your thing over on the board. I think the key to the game, you have to be very diligent in making sure you follow the steps exactly. Put your room down, put your piece on the room, mark the room on your board. I found, you know, myself, I was trying to make sure they were taking care of their rooms. I missed a bunch of my rooms, so when it came to scoring my board, I made some mistakes. So all in all, good demo, had a good time, met some cool people. But definitely, if you've got a trick to scoring them easier or faster, you know, let me know. I would love to hear it in the comments. So again, this is the first time I'm doing something like this, just talking to the camera. Mostly I do, you know, the game. It's all about the game. I thought it would be fun to give a little, you know, kind of an interview, I guess you'd call it. I don't know, an insight to the demos and going to the demos and the feedback of what the people are saying. So as always, like my video, comment on my video, follow me on Instagram, Stork Plays Games, and thank you guys so much.